A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant policy shift, the Trump administration has announced the withdrawal of $1 billion in mental health funding originally allocated to schools under the Biden administration. This funding, part of the 2022 Bipartisan Safer Communities Act aimed at preventing gun violence, was designed to enhance mental health services by allowing schools to hire additional psychologists, counselors, and other mental health professionals. However, the U.S. Department of Education has stated that an internal review found these programs to be in conflict with civil rights laws and merit-based funding policies. Critics argue that the funds were misappropriated to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion (DI) initiatives, a point emphasized by conservative activist Christopher Rufo, who labeled the grants a slush fund for activists. Rufo's claims were bolstered by documents he shared that outlined hiring goals for non-white counselors and DI-focused programs, igniting a backlash among opponents of race-based educational policies. The Education Department confirmed the cessation of funding, assuring Congress that it plans to redesign mental health funding opportunities that align more closely with the current administration's priorities while still addressing student needs. This decision is part of a broader effort to eliminate federal support for DI initiatives in schools, a move that has faced legal challenges in various courts. Madison Biderman, Deputy Assistant Secretary for Communications, stated that the original intent of the grants was to improve students' mental health, but the funding was misused for actions unrelated to mental health support. Christopher Rufo praised the decision, asserting that it marks the end of what he described as left-wing racialism masquerading as mental health support. However, this perspective has been met with strong opposition. Randi Weingarten, president of the American Federation of Teachers, condemned the move as a direct attack on the well-being of children, emphasizing the bipartisan nature of the original funding, which aimed to provide crucial mental health resources to students. Weingarten highlighted the urgent need for mental health support in the wake of increased gun violence and the ongoing youth mental health crisis exacerbated by the COVID-19 pandemic. The grants were initially part of a comprehensive strategy to address the mental health needs of students, particularly in light of the challenges posed by the pandemic and the tragic events of mass shootings in schools. Dr. Tish Brookins, a social worker in Kentucky, voiced concerns that the funding cuts would lead to missed opportunities and potentially worsen the mental health crisis among students. She emphasized that mental health support is not a luxury but a necessity for creating safe and equitable learning environments. As the Trump administration moves forward with this decision, the implications for student mental health services across the nation remain unclear. Many educators and mental health professionals are left grappling with the potential fallout from the loss of these critical resources. The debate surrounding this funding cut highlights the ongoing tensions in American education policy, particularly regarding issues of race, equity, and mental health support. In conclusion, the Trump administration's decision to cut $1 billion in school mental health funding has sparked a fierce debate about the direction of educational policy in America. Advocates for mental health services are calling for a re-evaluation of priorities, while critics of DI initiatives celebrate what they see as a necessary correction. As the situation continues to evolve, the future of mental health support in schools hangs in the balance. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.